In three of the Gospels, Jesus gives this parable of the fig tree. And he says, listen, when the branches become tender and the leaves start to sprout, start to spring forth, um, you know that summer is near, summertime is coming. He said, in that same exact way, you will know when that day is about to come. What day is he talking about? The day of the Lord, the day when Jesus comes back in the clouds of heaven, the day when God's kingdom will literally be set up on earth. There will be a new heavens and a new earth. Time will be no more. That day. And here are the signs. If you look back in all three Gospels, here are the signs he was saying to watch out for. Just like when you watch the fig tree and its branches. Many false Christs will come and say, I am he. Jesus said, do not go after them. Do not be deceived. There will be wars and commotions. Nation will rise against nation. We see that right now. Great earthquakes in various places. You can look at the chart. The earthquakes all over the map are off the charts. Famines and pestilences, fearful sights, great signs in heaven. Those will increase. Persecution. Christians will be hated by all people, by all men. Man, how true is that becoming? Betrayed. You'll be betrayed by parents, brothers, relatives, and friends. Here are some other things to watch out for. These are all the signs that Jesus was talking about related to the fig tree that you and I are supposed to watch for. Many false prophets are rising. Do not go after them. They'll even have power to do mighty signs and wonders. So that should tell us, just because somebody can do a miracle does not make them godly. You're supposed to look at their fruit, look at their life. Are they following the New Testament, the Bible, and do they believe upon Jesus Christ? Sin is going to abound. The love of many will grow cold, not just lukewarm even, but go cold. That's how rampant sin is growing. So don't let that become you. Don't become a statistic. Don't let your love grow cold or lukewarm. You'll see the abomination of desolation standing in the holy place in the temple where it ought not be. That hasn't happened yet, but they will rebuild the temple. That will happen. A great tribulation like the world has never known. And after, keep these words closely in your mind. After, Jesus said, the great tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened, the moon will not give its light, the stars will fall from the heavens, from the skies, and the powers of the heavens itself will be shaken. The powers of the heavens. Then, listen to these words, after, then you will see the Son of Man coming with great power and glory on the clouds of heaven. And that's when the rapture happens, by the way. It says specifically, that's when, at that moment, is when Jesus sends, you hear the sound of the trumpet, loud sound, and it'll be a very visible return, as visible as lightning flashing across the sky from east to west. It won't be a secretive, the second coming, the rapture is not imminent, meaning it can't happen right this second. There are signs, Jesus said, that have to happen first, like I just mentioned. And it's not secretive. It will be very visible. Not going to be a secretive thing, I promise. The Bible promises that. Anyway, that moment, the loud trumpet, then it says the Son of Man, Jesus, will send out his angels to gather his elect from the four winds and rapture them up. That's where we get the word rapture from. Gathered up, gathered together, his elect from the four corners of the earth, from the four winds. So anyway, back to the parable. The fig tree. When you start seeing all these signs happen, which we're starting to see a lot of them happen now, not all of them yet, but we're moving quickly in that direction. It's time to get ready. Prepare yourself spiritually for Jesus' return.